Okay, so today we're going to learn how to add a file. Now, a file is anything that is downloadable to your customers. So that could be anything like a Word file, Word Perfect file, a PowerPoint, or a PDF. It's really just a downloadable file from your website. A common example you'll see is download here. You click on it and you get to save it or open it. That would be downloadable file. So to get started, I'm going to assume that you've logged into SimpleSite and we went to Content and Pages, and we're going to go ahead and select the page in which we want to add a file to. So again, scrolling down to the content editor, we're going to select a portion of text, for example, technical HTML knowledge. For example, if we have a file that would contain technical HTML knowledge, then we would make it a downloadable link so that users can get more information on it. So as you can see, I've highlighted the text. I'm just going to do that again. I've highlighted the text at technical HTML knowledge because that's the one that we want to create a link to. Second row of your editor, about dead center, we have insert edit link. Now, the reason it's called a link is because it's still really just linking to a file. We don't, there's no button there that says add a file, so it is the insert edit link button. I'm going to click on that now. And the first object link URL, unless you know exactly what the path is to that file, you can go ahead and enter it. Most people don't. So what I'm going to do is hit the browse button here to browse that now the server in which your website is on. It's not an image, not a language file. So we're just going to click on file. This is where we want to store your PDFs and your docs and your PowerPoints, etc. And you can see that there are no other folders and no other files in the directory. And by the way, if you want to go back, all you have to do is click on the top folder, and this will take you back to the original list. So let's get back into File. And we're going to create a new directory or a new folder called Technical Documents. And this is where we're going to store all of our technical documents. Create here, and you can see that the folder's been created. So I'm going to just click on that, and this is where I want to start adding my documents. So to browse the file that would be located on your computer, you hit browse here, and you can see that in my file folder I do have a file called file test. So we're just going to click on that, and you can see the path is in the text box. I'm going to hit upload to take it from the computer onto the server, and here it is. And it even shows you a little icon of what type of file it is. It's a Word file .doc. The size is 38 kilobytes, and you can remove it also by clicking this, but we don't want to do that. I'm just going to click on the file name, and there we have the file path. Again, you can see that it's very lengthy, so most people don't know it offhand. And just to avoid all errors, it's always best to just browse the server and go and get it. Now, with all files that are downloadable, just to make sure, because I know that PDF files will not open in new windows, doc files will. They'll give you the option to open it or save it, but PDFs do open in the same window. We want to keep users on your website, even though it's your file. So we're just going to select from Target, open in new window. That way their new window will open when you download the file. And that, my friends, is as how you add a link to a file. So we'll hit apply, and we'll test it on our website just like our clients would see it. And there we have a link. Yep, there we go. So we have file test.doc, the option to open it or save it. And I'm just going to cancel out of that. And this is how you add a file to your website. Now, if you have any questions regarding this podcast, or you want to inquire about other podcasts in our library, please visit inyourface.com for details.